fifth grade. It's Miss Trevino here. I'm going to be going over a quick little session on volume and different resources that you can use to help you and different strategies. So first and foremost, it's important to know that volume has a formula. Okay, and if you don't know what the formula is, I'm going to put it in red because it's super important. Volume is length times width times height. Okay, and so one strategy that I want you to use when you're doing volume is always write your formula on the problem, because it helps you see what needs to be plugged in and where. Okay, so if you know it's a volume problem, make sure at the top of it you're always writing V equals L times W times height, because then step 2 is labeling. Okay, so we're labeling length, that's here, right? Our width is here, and then our height is up here. Okay, so now we're coming in here and we're labeling. What is our length? Well, we labeled over here that our length was 4, right? Then over here, we labeled that our width was 3. And then we labeled that our height was 5, right? Okay, so now our next step is to work it out. Now I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this. I'm going to show you using your hundreds chart and using a multiplication chart. Okay, so let's start off with our hundreds chart. Let's bring it in. We want a hundreds chart. Okay, here it is. Let's move it here. Okay, so our hundreds chart. Our first problem is 4 times 3, which means 4 groups of 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, that's 4. Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so now our new problem is 12 times 5. Okay, so 12 groups of 5, or if that's too much for you, you can write it up and down, right? 12 times 5. What is, oops, I erased our hundreds chart. Let me bring it back in. Hundreds chart. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, sorry. I moved our M in volume. Sorry, see, even I have technical difficulties. So, 5 times 2, that's 5 groups of 2, right? So, 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. Okay, so then that answer was 10. Carry the 1. And then 5 times 1. Let's use a different color. So 5 groups of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 plus 1. That is 6. Okay, so V equals 60. Now, it's important to remember your units. You always want to include your units, so we know that it's inches. Now, is it just inches? No. It's not squared because squared is area. But, how many? 1, 2, 3. It's cubed. Okay. So your unit is going to be cubed when you're working with volume. Okay, so inches cubed, 60 inches cubed. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you with your multiplication charts. So I'm going to bring in the next problem. Okay, what is our first step? Does anybody remember? It's to write down our formula. V equals L times W times height, right? Now let's label those numbers. Label our numbers, label our measurements, right? This is our length. This is our width. This is our height. Now it's easy to plug it into our formula. Match up your L's. 6. Match up your width. 4. Oops. And match up your height. 3. Right? Excuse me. So now let's work it out. 6 times 4. Okay. Let's pull up our multiplication chart. Okay. So 6 times 4. Here's 6 times 4. Our answer is 24 times 3. Okay, so now we have 24 times 3. Okay, so now looking at it, 3 times 4, you come back to your multiplication chart. We have 3 times 4 is 12. Carry your 1. 3 times 2, 6, plus 1 is 7. Okay, so V equals 72. Let's move this multiplication chart down. What unit were we in? Centimeters. And let's not forget the most important part. Cubed, right? Because we're working in volume. Okay, so that was 2 strategies you could use with your hundreds chart, your multiplication chart, which I would want you to do first. And then if you're allowed to use a calculator, if I have told you you're allowed to use a calculator, if Mentally or in school, let's use a calculator. You can use your calculator. I would want you to try using your hundreds chart and your multiplication chart first before using your calculator though. You can use your calculator to check your work. I think that is okay. Now, I'm going to show you where you can access these things. So come to Mr. Vino, 5th grade inclusion. You're going to come to classwork, class drive folder, math resources, and then you have a multiplication chart and a hundreds chart, okay? There's also a grid paper to help you keep your numbers lined up if you need it. So again, that was volume. And if you need any additional help, let me know. You know I'm always here for you. Okay, good luck.